Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. I have another mega size palette from Bella Beaute Bar. This is the Best Mattes palette, and this palette is in collaboration with Ellie Star and Brittany Huffman. I'm not too familiar with Ellie Star. I believe I do follow Brittany over on Instagram, but they created this gorgeous palette. This is another one of the mega size palettes. So this is already palette number 3 that is this size from Bella Beaute Bar. Now in this 36 pan palette, you are getting the best of the best when it comes to matte shadows according to Bella Beaute Bar, and of course Ellie and Brittany, they all selected these shades, and I have to say swatching this palette was a dream. These mattes are buttery smooth and they are super pigmented. This palette is going to be dropping on Monday, June the 26th at 11 a.m. CST. My code STEFF10 will give you 10% off of your order, anything you want to buy over there. I am going to be creating 6 different looks with this palette. They're not going to be talk through looks. I'm going to play some music and then I'll come on after each look, let you know what I went in with, let you know my thoughts. But yeah, when I get a palette of this size, I really want to try and use all of the shades. Now, I'm not going to just stay focused on this palette. I'm going to bring in some of my other favorite Bella Beaute Bar palettes because they make a lot of amazing palettes. One of them being the Strange and Unusual palette, which is in stock right now, and it probably won't be in stock for long. So if you are planning to pick this up and you don't own Strange and Unusual yet, you gotta get that, especially because they're making Beetlejuice 2, the movie. We gotta get a round 2 of that palette if a round 2 of the movie is coming out. What do you guys think? But let's get started with the first of 6 looks using the Best Mattes palettes, the collaboration with Ellie, Brittany, and Bella Beaute Bar. If you guys want to see how this palette performs, keep on watching. So here's the completed look number 1, all matte look. I think these first 2 looks, I'm going to just keep them all matte just so that we can, just try out the palette just on its own before I bring in a couple of my other favorite Bella Beaute Bar palettes. The lashes I'll be wearing in today's video are my favorite from Shop Massé. They are the style Alexis. The mascara I'll be using is this one from One Size. It is the Fantasize mascara. I tightline the upper lash line with this Rare Beauty liquid eyeliner pen, and for the lower waterline, I went in with a Give by Gwen Stefani eyeliner. This one is the newest one in my stash. This one is in the shade Violet Timing. I love this color combination. It was so easy. These mattes blended themselves. No problems. I'm excited for this. Let's move over to the left eye and we'll start working on look number 2. here's the completed look number 2. I have to say, I'm having a really fun time with these all matte looks. I think I'm going to do another one before I bring in the palettes. I don't know. For all you know, I'm going to create 6 all matte looks, but that's okay. I want to try out the palette for you guys. I want to make sure all the shadows are there. I love the way this green look turned out. Adding a white base with some of these neon shadows, and I know they don't really come across as neon, but like this is a neon shade, this is a neon shade. The camera just doesn't translate it. This one down here as well. If you lay down a white base, you're really gonna get it to pop, and that was perfect. I love both of these looks. So much fun. For the lower waterline, I went in with this one from Urban Decay. It is the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Electric Empire. How am I going to remove these looks? I am having so much fun with this. Let me go take some quick pictures, and then I'll be right back, and we'll start creating 2 more looks, and then 2 more after that. Alright, so here's the completed look number 3, third all matte look. What can I say? I am having a really fun time with this palette, even though there are no shimmers, and I'm missing a matte white because there's this shade right here, but it's not a true white. It's more like a bone color shade, but I really wish, I think that's the only thing this palette is missing is a matte white, but love this lilac and blue look. This eyelash, what is going on with it? It's on there. It just looks like it's lifted, but it's not. Ignore it. For the lower waterline, I went in with this one from NYX. It is the Epic Wear Liner in the shade Blue Trip. Love the look. Let's move over to the left eye, and we'll start working on look number 4. Here's the completed look number 4, the 4th all matte look. This is obviously the more neutral of the bunch. Guys, I've been saying this, but I'm having a really nice time with this palette. I don't know why. I was thinking I was gonna really miss shimmers, but I'm like stepping outside of my comfort zone, creating all of these all matte looks. I think I'm just gonna go for it and just do 6 all matte looks just to show you guys really what this palette can do and what can happen when you think outside of the box and just go for it and try new things, because traditionally I don't always create all matte looks. I always like a little bit of sparkle, even if it's just in the inner corner, but I have been loving these looks. What did I use? I used an out of stock eyeliner from NYX. It was one of their special edition collections. This one is in the shade Jarna. This might be available on their website, but I don't think it's available anywhere else. Love these two looks. We are 4 for 4. I'm gonna go take some pictures and then I'll be right back and we'll create the last two looks with the best mattes palette. Look number 5. Love the pink and purple together. I did struggle a little bit with the purple. It was just like right in here, and that could just be me and filming so many eye looks today, but everything else just blended perfectly, and I did manage to blend out that purple, so no issues there. For the lower waterline, I went in with an LA Girl Neon Shockwave lip liner. This one is in the shade Pop. Love this look. So pretty, so easy to create. We have one more look, guys, and I think there might be 1 or 2 shades. I know I haven't used the red shade yet, so I'm going to try and use that in the next look. There's like maybe 2 or 3 shades that I haven't used in this 36 pan palette. I'm just so excited about this one. Let's jump over to the left eye and we'll create the final look. So here is the 6th and final all matte look. I love this one. This reminds me of those popsicles that were like the 3 different colors. I know you guys have to know what I'm talking about, but I love this look. It was so easy to create this look. I used 2 different eyeliners for the lower waterline. I went back in with the NYX Epic Wear liner in the shade Blue Trip for the inner portion, and then I went in with this one from ColourPop. It's an old collection. It's called Cherry Pie. I don't think this one is still available, but they have another red eyeliner, obviously, that you can choose from. I love this look. I had a blast with this palette, and I do believe I used all 36 shades. Let me go ahead and wrap up today's video, and I'll share with you guys my final thoughts. Okay, 6 looks later, 36 shades later. Congratulations to Ellie Starr and Brittany Huffman and the team at Bella Beaute Bar on putting together this amazing best mattes palette. This palette is definitely getting 2 huge thumbs up from me. Guys, I do not create all matte looks very often. They're very few and far between. It's not that I don't like all matte looks. It's just that I like to have a little bit of sparkle. But to be able to sit down and create 6 all matte looks when I thought I was only going to do 2 all matte looks, but I kept going and going because I kept having such a good time with the palette. This is definitely something that if you are looking for a colorful all matte palette, I mean, this is going to be the palette for you. This palette drops tomorrow, Monday, June 26th at 11 a.m. CST. My affiliate code Steff10 will give you 10% off of your order. I am not too sure on the price of this one. I want to say it could be around $50 or maybe a little bit under $50 less the discount code. If I can find it, I'll put it in the description box. But just know you can use my affiliate code over on Bella Beaute Bar for just about everything that they have. I was using their eyeshadow primer throughout this video, and it performed really well. If Strange and Unusual is in stock, and I have Strange and Unusual right here for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, let me just put this down for a second. We'll get back to that one. Guys, you need this palette. This Strange and Unusual palette. I thought I was going to get to use it in today's video. I have a dedicated video over this palette. I even have YouTube shorts, Instagram reels, all that stuff, but I think this is, I don't know, guys, between this one and the Best Mattes palette, these are two of my favorite from Bella Beaute Bar, but if you can find this one in stock, I would grab Strange and Unusual because I think it is one of their best palettes to date. But let's go back to Best Mattes palette. I realize this is a large palette. It's a mega size palette, 36 shadows, colorful shadows at that. I know this is not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but for those of you that maybe just want to update your rainbow palette wardrobe, or you just love Bella Beaute Bar, or you want to support the content creators that collabed with this palette, I mean, the formula is aces. It is so good. You're gonna be surprised at how many amazing looks that you're gonna be able to create just using this palette alone. The only thing I wish this had, I wish this was just a matte white instead of like a bone, but that's okay. Other than that, the palette is fantastic. I knew it was gonna be special because it swatched out really well, but I had no idea when I sat down to film this video that I was going to do 6 all matte looks, and here we are. So now I want to hear from you guys. Let me know what you thought of this palette. Is it going to be in your future? Which look was your favorite? Are you team 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, none, all? Leave it in the comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Drink that water, and I'm going to see you all very soon. Bye.